Good morning, you guys. We're set up out here in the Mark Twain National Forest. We're going to make some breakfast, and then we got some hiking planned for the day. Should be a good time. We're just going to cook up some breakfast, enjoy some of this beautiful scenery. I was hoping for a little bit more of a picturesque, colorful sky this morning for the sunrise, but still very pretty out here. We'll try and get the drone up, see if we can get some nice footage for you guys. Slide that in right there. I want to use this for cooking. Loving this new this awning we got going on here. If you really like this, you should check it out with OpenRoad. Really awesome products, really high quality. This thing opens and closes super easy, and it is, you can see, it is freestanding as well. If you do have those windier days, you do have some legs right here that come down and just snap back into place. There we go. Now we're cooking. Breakfast is going on. There are no eggs at the store, so we just got liquid egg substitute. We're just going to put a little bit of that in there. Starting to smell pretty dang good. I think we're going to throw a little bit more egg. And melt a little bit of this cheese on top. Not gonna lie, this smells pretty dang good. Also, this awning is kind of trapping in some heat down here underneath of it, which is pretty freaking awesome. We're going to let that cheese melt there for a second, and then we're going to sit our butt right here in this chair and enjoy this beautiful view while we eat some breakfast. All right. That is breakfast. Let's see how we did on food. Not too shabby. I'm mostly here for the potatoes. We have just finished breakfast. We are gonna hang out here for just a few more minutes. I'll start packing up. And then we got a couple hiking spots we're gonna go check out. Pretty excited about them. A couple of them are new. One of them I've been to before. And then we have one spot we're gonna go scope out for kayaking. However, as you can see, we've got snow. It's been super cold, so don't even know if we can go kayaking in it. It might still be frozen over. with thick ice on top. So we're going to check that out, figure out when we can do that. And before we get out of here, I'll show you a quick breakdown of the awning. One of the big reasons why I switched from the 90-degree pull-out awning to this 270-degree awning from OpenRoad. It's freestanding. I don't have to worry about poles unless it's windy. We have the additional ones like you saw. It's got built-in lights, and it's super, super easy to set up and take down. So without any further ado, I'm going to start getting cleaned up, and then I'll show you how we take down the awning. So first things first, we're going to unplug these lights here. I'll just turn them off first. We do that by getting them to the blue. And then we'll unplug them. Just come here, unplug, and then we will put the covers back on so that way nothing leaks into them. We can just grab this cable here, bunch it up. Okay, so once the electrical component is done, we're ready to deconstruct the awning. Before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and close up the trunk here. So we're gonna come over here to this side. We have this tension here, keeps this nice and tight. We're just gonna loosen this. Then we can detach from our mounting here. And then we just walk it closed. Now, from here, there are 3 loops that we want to make sure we don't fold in. Before we start tucking anything away, we just want to make sure this arm is folded all the way in, not sticking out. And then, from there, we'll take our tension rope and put it away because we won't need it anymore. I like to keep mine in this little pouch. So like I was saying, once you have all of your arms over here, we're going to take these 4 flaps and we're going to fold it up to make a triangle. And then we're just going to roll this up. And tucks in there nicely. We'll grab these Velcro straps through those previously mentioned loops. And we're just going to take our top cover. We're going to fold it down over the awning, just like you would any other awning. Oops. And then we're just going to zip it up, fold this back up in here. Just like that. And you're done. It's as simple as that. And setting it up, even quicker, even more simple. Just unzip, tie it up, and you're good to go. That's the OpenRoad 270-degree awning. Definitely worth the upgrade if you have any other awning system. It's freestanding, doesn't require struggling with those poles and tie downs. Unless it's windy, then you have those as an option. You don't have to add any additional lighting to this awning. They are built in, super, super easy with 3 light settings. Now that we're all packed up, we're going to get out of here and we're gonna go see what we can find hiking today. So let's go. All right, you guys. We didn't even film at the first stop for hiking. Nothing really worth hiking to or worth seeing at that point. It was kind of a shot in the dark. Never been there before, just something I discovered when I was reviewing some maps. We came straight here to Ashland Lake. We're gonna go check that out. Yeah, I don't think we're going to I don't think we're gonna be able to kayak this, guys. It's solid ice. We got a fracture right here. Goes all the way across. There's literally an ice trail that takes you out to the lake. But I don't know that I trust this to be solid all the way. So we're not going. We are actually going to head to our final destination for some hiking that we can actually do that's not on a frozen lake. So I'll check in once we get there. Alrighty, we have made it out here to our hiking destination. This is called the Devil's Backbone. This is located in the Mark Twain National Forest. However, this is kind of a known party place. Back in the day, this was a party place down that way, but that is private, so we won't be accessing that. However, back there behind us, where we're gonna do some hiking here in a second, and then right in front of us, right across the road, where that little trail is right there, is some really, really good views. So we're gonna come over here, capture those views real fast before we do some hiking. So let's go check it out. Now, this was a little treacherous in the summertime, even more so in the winter with all this snow. But it's worth it for this really gorgeous viewpoint that we get here. Wow. All right. Let's go see what we can find out here. Looks like you could climb down that way. I've looked at that before, but there's a lot of foot traffic down there. Sometimes I see footprints in the snow that I'm like, what in the hell is that from? Like, some of this stuff does not make sense. Got the drone put away. We're done out here for the views. Let's go on a little hike. See if we can find anything kind of interesting or fun or cool or scenic while we're out here. Honestly, we're gonna have to keep an eye on the Onyx maps because we just want to make sure we're not trespassing on somebody's private land. So let's check the map, make sure we're going the right way. We're sticking close to the maps here, but we're finding some pretty cool little view points, little vantage points up here. But, whoa. We're going to keep going down the path until we get to the end of the forest here. We have made it to the end of the public access. We cannot go any further without trespassing, so we are turning around. This is one of those cool spots where you got a little cutout here in this like natural rock wall. If we can't find a place to hike, I'm gonna bust out the hammock and relax for a second. There's a lot of walking out here. There's our little vantage point I showed you a little bit ago. We're gonna finish hiking back up this. Let's just go see where this little path takes us to real quick. Pretty sure it's just going to be a little bluff vantage point because I've been here before. Yeah. Here's the view from this spot. I want to figure out how to get down there to the river. I can't really fly my drone a whole lot here because we're so close to an airport. I didn't realize how close we were, so I can't really fly too high, but I think we're still able to fly enough to get some pretty cool shots and some pretty views. We're gonna forge our own path through those woods. Oh. Okay. Oh. What are we gonna do here? Can we get down? We got a huge wall. Huge rock wall bluff right here. I don't think we're gonna get down that. Whoa. We are sliding like crazy. When we're hiking and doing some crazy hiking stuff, it's almost like I always have too much stuff in my hands, so it makes it incredibly difficult to like maintain balance or actually hike. Ooh, caught myself. That was close. We get down there, we ain't coming back up. Well, we tried. Alright, now we gotta climb up and out of here. All this hiking turned out to be a major bust, so I just need a second to relax, and we're gonna try using the hammock for the first time. We're gonna set it up between these trees here. Okay, we got two strings here. Oh, look at that. It ties into it. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Holy smokes. I think I see why people sleep in these things. think we're pretty much done out here. We did some hiking. We didn't really find anything crazy good, but we got to enjoy a nice peaceful day in the woods. So with that, won't hold you up any longer. I'm gonna get out of here. We'll get the hammock put up and we're gonna hit the road. We're gonna go home and we're gonna make some food, cause your boy is hungry. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If you like this, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the new OpenRoad awning. Let me know if you want to see more hiking content. I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one.